So we are coming into the time of the year where pests reign if you let them. The best way to get control of pests is to never let them get out of control. Specifically things like cabbage loopers, armyworms, things like that. They have a tendency that once they invade a space, it's very difficult to get them under control. We have started noticing some serious signs of cabbage loopers and on our kohlrabi. So I intended on spraying far earlier than now, and honestly we may be too late, but I'm going to spray anyway because I just cannot concede this battle. So the intention is usually we will spray every 2 weeks at a minimum with dipel, which is BT basically. And you, of course, you apply it as needed. You apply basically the strength for what you're dealing with. We tend to do 4 teaspoons per gallon. This particular sprayer only holds 32 ounces, so I should do 1 teaspoon for this sprayer. I did 2, but that's okay. It won't hurt anything. Making sure that we spray under the bottom of the leaves. We're going to spray the top, and as we're going along, if I see any obvious signs of one, I'm going to be looking for the worm itself, and then I'm going to just take it right onto the chickens. They love those treats. So I'll just show you quickly what this looks like. So this is what it looks like. To me, it kind of looks like turmeric, but a little bit lighter. And so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put that into my bottle. And of course we're gonna do, this is a teaspoon, again, not a tablespoon. And I'm going to do 2 for this particular sprayer. And then I'll put a little bit of water in, just enough to give it a nice little shake and dissolve, and then I'll put the rest in. That just keeps it from clumping too bad. It's pretty dissolvable for the most part, but if your water is really cool, you can have some issues with it dissolving well. So I'll do a little bit of water, give it a good shake, and then I'll do the rest of the water. And when you're spraying this, and usually that's going to be with any type of pesticide or foliar spray, anything. You just want to make sure you continue to agitate your bottle, shake it every now and then as you continue to spray, to make sure you're spraying your content evenly over your leaves. And hopefully we can save our kohlrabi and get on a good rotation of treatment so that for the rest of the season we're okay. Again, prevention is the key. Preventing it from getting to a point where it's just overwhelming and it's bad, versus waiting till it gets bad and then trying to treat. All right, let's get to it. those white butterflies there, they are the culprits for a lot of the damage that you're going to find on your brassica plants. Yeah. So they lay the larvae. Yeah. And then they're born, and then they do devastation like that. Like that, there's nothing left on that. So let me see if I can find one of these worms for you. They're usually green and they blend right in, so you really have to pay attention to find them. Let's see. Okay, well that is, look at this. There's like nothing. Like that whole stem is just gone. So I don't know. It may be too late for this bed, but I'm gonna spray over here anyway. There's several, like back there, you can see where it's just been devastated. So spraying, it won't stop the butterflies from laying. It's not going to kill the butterflies, but what it does is once the larvae is hatched, it will inhibit their ability to be able to digest food, and they'll die. They'll starve to death, basically. Sad, but it's necessary if we're going to have any crops. As you can see, this is just one area of the farm. So yeah. And here we are at another area where it's more kohlrabi. Look at that. They are just, ooh. Now this netting is up not to protect against the butterflies and everything. It's actually keeping the cats out. So it's not as secure as it would need to be to keep the moths out. So actually, it's not as secure as it needs to be to keep the cats out either, but so far it's working. But as you can look in there, you can see the type of devastation that has already happened. Let me see if I can zoom you around here. In there, there's all kinds of stems that are just stems. Okay, yeah, we can see some in there. Oh wow, look at that. You can really see it. Like this guy right here is just up there sunning. Like, I've had me a good time. I done ate. There's several of them in there. So I'm gonna have my kids get on this one. This one is gonna need a lot more attention. Yeah, a lot of devastation in there. This is what happens when you're down for a week and you can't get out and do what you normally do. It's crazy. But this side over here isn't as bad. We've got some issues over here as well, but I think this is going to be more to the Japanese beetle than it is to worms. But I will go ahead and spray this side, and I'm seeing some burning happening as well from the sun. So yeah, so we're gonna get this area sprayed as well. Man, look at those dahlias, how quickly they sprouted and came up. Get out of here. Go away. I'm regretting not planting more, or not buying more. Just beautiful.